guys, it's your boy Jamore X Sims coming back to you with another video. This one right here is a build. So I started this building challenge or whatever to kind of start my own little thing, because no matter how hard I try and search on YouTube, no one has tried to build like a city using multiple lots. And so that's something I've decided I was going to test my skill out on. So the sim that you saw in the last video, this is actually his apartment, or this is the lot that will feature his apartment or whatever. I don't know how to say that, sorry guys. Basically, really, I don't know what in the hell I thought I was going to try and attempt doing right here in this area. So y'all just bear with me. A lot of the times when I start my builds, I have no idea where I'm going with them. So that's just something that you guys need to prepare for. Yeah. So anyway, like I said, it's like a challenge that's not on YouTube. It's like a city street building challenge or whatever that I'm starting. I decided that I wanted to try and build this city so that I could use it to do a lot of stories on. Not necessarily like for YouTube, maybe Tumblr, I don't know yet, but I might release a little strip, let you guys see what's going on, so that you guys could figure out whether you want to actually, it's something that you want to follow or not. Anyway, yeah, awkward moment. Oh, but yeah, I decided I would test my building skills on Sims, because I've been inspired by people like Mr. Oakland on YouTube. I don't know if that's how you say his name. Don't get me wrong. Don't kill me, okay? I've been inspired by him. I've been inspired by Black Mojitos, Black Life Sims, Ebonics Sims, Ebonix. I know her name is Ebony, so I'm gonna call her that. Just different YouTubers that play Sims that all know how to make what they want on the game. I think I'm part of that category, but I'm not exactly sure if I am or not. So I posted this video so that you guys can enjoy and see for yourselves and judge for yourselves as well. But yeah, right here I decided I wanted to just add some balconies out to the outside to make it look like an actual apartment building, where the outside is accessible from each unit. And the way that I built these is like each apartment takes up one floor, just simply because this building is not big enough to house multiple apartments on the same floor, if that makes any sense. If you guys are wondering where I got this grass and these overlays for the terrains, I went to K Hippie, or I think that's her name on Tumblr, and she's got like a whole bunch of default replacements for the grass and the concrete and the sidewalks and stuff like that. You guys should really check her out if this is something that you dig. Yeah, and then at this point I'm trying to add plants, and it's not exactly working out because I don't know what that was with that little leafy bush thingy that I added right there. It didn't look right. I ended up deleting it, as you can see. But yeah, I decided I would add some other small plants right there instead to make it make it something that's seen. Me myself, I'm a walker, and I live in Atlanta, so a lot of my architectural designs and styles, they're inspired by Atlanta architecture, if you know what I mean. So if it might not seem like New York City style city building that you would normally see from another Tumblr or another YouTube account. This is more like my take on the city. Just simply because I've been here in Atlanta traveling for a long time by foot, so I've been able to catch a lot of back corners of the city and catch a lot of architectural design styles that just captured my inspiration and just allowed me to build something like this. You guys gotta forgive me, I've had a drink, so it's kind of I'm kind of slow right now, but we'll get there eventually, guys. You guys be patient. So at this point, I'm adding street lights and decor. I didn't exactly know what direction I wanted to take all of this stuff in, just simply because I'm not good at decorating. I'm good at putting the basic things down, and that's it. If we got a door, we got a window, we got, a light, a bathroom, a kitchen, and a bedroom. All of the necessities, I got you. But when it comes to all the little things, like the little details, stuff like that, I'm considerably bad at it. Guys, don't judge me. And yeah, at this point, I'm just putting the outside lights on to see if that's something. And at this point, I start trying to search for the billboards. But surprisingly, I don't have any, but this entire little, I don't know, about 3 minutes you catch, I don't know. It's probably not even 3 minutes, I'm exaggerating, but it took me a good 15 minutes to realize that I didn't have the billboards that I thought that I did, and those were from the Karen, I don't know how to pronounce her name, so I'm gonna stop while I'm ahead. But she's another Tumblr that I discovered on Tumblr, and she's very famous for her city builds. And as you can see in a little bit, I think I'm about to try and see what her fake storefronts look like, because I didn't realize that I had any until I saw them in the catalog at this point. Anyway, so I realized I didn't have the actual billboards from that city, but there goes Karen, her thing. So I settled for a Maxis Match looking poster, and it irks my nerves. Once I go and find those billboards that I was looking for initially, I'll go and put those up. But anyway, right now I'm working on like the lobby area when you walk in, before you get to, or when you're on the way to the elevator. I decided I would just like spruce it up with a little bit of decoration. I think that was needed. Because right now I'm just trying to get the necessities down. I might later go in and make like the receptionist's office or the leasing office, whatever you call it, right there in that little dark room that you see. But for now, I was just focused on getting the important things. This right here is an elevator mod. I don't know who put it up for download, but I really appreciate them. And our simming community really needs modders like them at this point in time, just simply because Sims 4 is lacking in a lot of features that, Sims 4 was available, Sims 3 had available. What I just put there was those mailboxes. They were unlocked from City Living by another Tumblr, I think. Guys, I'm really horrible with, finding out where I got my custom content from, just simply because I've downloaded so much. But you give me the chance, and I will go back and see what is what, and now see if I can put as much links as I can to all of these, the CC that I have. And right now, I think I'm on the floor that I'm putting Darnell's apartment. yeah, I'm on the floor that I'm putting Darnell's apartment, and right across from his apartment door, there's like the outside door. You go into the deck and you look out onto the street, all of that good stuff. I think this double door didn't actually last too long. I think I replaced it with a one tile just simply because I found out this apartment was small as I don't know what. Yeah. So I decided on making this a studio apartment with a closed off bathroom. Right now I'm at the point where I'm putting in all the doors and I'm infiltrating the place with lights. I should be. Oh wow, I'm putting counters down. I was crazy. I'm crazy because I couldn't see any color at all whatsoever, but I guess I kind of had the basic scheme of things where I wanted it. So yeah, guys, this is the kitchen, this little space right in front of the door. And those lights, they really come in clutch. Every light that I used on here is a combination of Dot and MX Sims. You know, if you go on Tumblr, you find a lot of useful stuff. These counters, this kitchen set came from Sensational Designs by Peacemaker on Tumblr. I'm a fan of his stuff. And a lot of my builds, you'll actually find that I use a lot of his stuff. And these appliances came from Mod The Sims. I don't know, I forgot the name of the creator, but again, that concrete texture that's on there by default, that was K Hippie. She went in, or he, I don't know what the gender of that creator is, but when you guys find out, let me know. But he actually went in the game and replaced all of the default textures, like the terrain and all of the concrete, and he replaced them with realistic looking textures. I appreciate him for that because any realism that I can add into this game, I got it. I'm getting it, and I'm about to have it. Again, this tile black backsplash or whatever, that was Sensational Designs Peacemaker again, but I don't think I went with this specific tile. I think I went with Praline Sims. That's another simmer that I love all of the custom content. Anyway, I'll let you guys know when it comes back. Basically, so we have a little dining area. It wasn't big enough for a full dining table, but again, it's a bachelor's apartment, so I didn't really, give too much attention to detail when it came to that because there's one sim in here. I mean, when he does get eloped or in a relationship or whatever, I believe that you might need to expand, and then at that point I'll move him out of here. But for now, this is for like single person. Now these are the tiles I ended up sticking with. Those tiles back there, they're by Praline Sims. I think on Tumblr their name is Cross Architecture or something of that nature. Yeah, it's Cross Architecture. If you go in there, you find like master collections of all of their floors. I think I'm using one of their floors here. That brick, I think the brick came from, the brick came from Around the Sims 4 or AroundTheSims3.com. If you go down there and you find their weathered bricks, those come in clutch as well. Now this little move objects on technique I learned from actually the Sims Gallery and Mr. Oakland. You guys, thank you so much, because I was trying to figure out how all of these Simmers got all of their stuff on these counters, and the Sims are still able to go on that same exact counter and cook. Like that thing perplexed the hell out of me. So if you see the technique that I'm using, yeah, that came in handy right there. So You have to realize that if you use this cheat, that the game registers those objects that are on the counter as if they were on the floor underneath the counter or inside the counter, if that makes any sense. So it won't actually use the surface slots, if you know what I mean. That was a technique that came in clutch as well. Yeah, in other news, while I'm doing this, just a little insert here. I made all of these instrumentals that you're hearing from the instrumental on my intro, like the logo intro, as well as all of the music that you hear during my videos. Except for the last video, that was my brother. He purchased a beat from a YouTuber that was making beats, YouTube producer, and basically, yeah, he paid for that, went in the studio and laid down the track, and there we were. So if you guys really rock with his music, just go over to his SoundCloud page, drop a couple of likes. Yeah, we'll do him a great service. He's off at the military right now, but he'll be back. At this point, this little area right here is the area that I made the bedroom / the living area. Yeah, I decided I wanted to hurry up and zoom through this just simply because I had a lot to do that day, and I wasn't trying to stay on this build. Even though it took me a couple hours, I had the mindset of rush. And I don't pay much attention to my bedrooms as much as I should. So this is me making an attempt to pay attention to detail. I really feel like, because I don't know, like my design style is always minimalistic. I'm never putting too much clutter in one room. It irritates the hell out of me. I just can't live like that. Even in my own room, like I don't I don't have too much clutter. If I do, I'm very depressed. Like the clutter is a result of depression, if that makes sense. Okay, now this couch I pulled from Slocks on Tumblr. I really appreciate him because he comes out with all of these furniture sets. Him and MX Sims and Sonoy Sims and Dream Team, all of them. It used to be Rachel for a time, but she fell off. I don't know where she is. But I really appreciate them for all of their furniture. Minimalistic when you need it to be, and it's able to have clutter. They're very versatile when it comes to looks of rooms and things. And I see a lot of assemblers on YouTube or simmers on YouTube using a lot of their furniture. So you guys are staples in the modding community. We need you guys to keep up what you're doing. And yeah, that's it. Now a lot of these shoes, I don't remember where all of these shoes came from. I know I pulled some from Ebonics. Yeah, but I appreciate her for all of her urban content. I got a lot of her stuff on my in my created sim right now. Her and Black Life Sims and XX Black Sims. Y'all are all clutch. If I missed anyone, it's okay. You guys, I'll get to you. I'll get to you. This isn't the last video. Yeah. That's pretty much what I was doing for this. I kept everything neutral. I kind of didn't want to put like a main color in this room just simply because it's a guy. And I don't know how a lot of people like color scheme their rooms to go off gender, but I wasn't trying to I wasn't trying to make it a specific color. I was just trying to make it as neutral as possible. Just so once he moved out, anybody could move in after him. That is if he didn't take the furniture with him. Which normally when I move my Sims out, they don't take the furniture with them anyways. I normally just start from a clean slate. Just simply because how this game runs and how a lot of modders have how they've distributed their custom content. A lot of their items that I would use for building comes up in furniture. So I don't take things with me when I move a sim out, if that makes sense. So now we're at the bathroom. I don't really pay too much attention to the bathroom. I don't normally, but here I was trying because I was inspired again. But it's still, in essence, even after I finished and even after I was trying to pay attention to detail, it still ended up being a very minimalistic build. Not build, but a room. A minimalistic room. But yeah, there's our bathroom and there's everything. And I think I add a little bit of extra details up inside before I move to the exterior. So this right here was I decided it would be cool later on to add a little skylight. So this is me adding a skylight. Oh yeah. The skylight, that was the best part of the apartment to me. And I don't know how you guys feel about, skylights, but I don't like to put a skylight over to overlapping. Like I don't like to have the skylight over walls, if that makes any sense, because you never catch it in real life unless it's like an industrial apartment where the walls were just plywood and an extra little addition. But yeah. And so on all of these floors, like it doesn't matter what floor I'm on, I can always go in and make the same little layout that I did on the floor. And that was me adding a trash chute right outside the door. Again, I forgot the name of that simmer or the modder that unlocked all of the city living objects, but that is something that was crucial to my life. If I was going to create an apartment building without them having to go all the way down the stairs and put trash in a trash can outside, if that made any sense. Like in real life, there's a trash chute on every floor, so I would like to have a trash chute. And thankfully, yeah, those trash chutes are functional, guys. They're functional. So go and pick those up. And so are the mailboxes. The mailboxes and the trash chutes, functional. And I didn't know what to do back here. So I added in, I think I put in a decorative building at this point. And yeah, I put in a decorative building. And next to that decorative building, I built a basketball court. But yeah, guys, if you like what you see so far, like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to have like the other lots posted up in videos after this. It's going to be a whole series. This is my playlist called Building a City. And this is Darnell's apartment. And anytime he wants to, if he wants, he can come back here with the homeboys and shoot a little hoop. Because this is what I made it. Eventually I ended up not going with these little concrete fence objects, just simply because I wanted it to be a little bit more urban, if that makes sense. Yeah, the concrete walls, the wall units, they were urban, but at the same time I wanted something a little bit more What's the word? I don't know, but I'll get to it. I'll find the word eventually, but I'm not going to do it now. But yeah, basically, this is me trying to figure out how the fence is going to look around the basketball court. And as you can see, I settled for like an open fence. And I don't know who did this, the floor texture that I'm about to put down. I think it might have been Praline, but I'm not sure. If the creator is watching this and they see me slip up, it's not my fault, okay? Not at all my fault. So I decided to delete those tiles that I had posted up. Those are pralines, by the way. And then this terrain paint that I'm using, I have no idea who it's from. I just know it's asphalt. And I wanted asphalt for this basketball court just simply because it's an urban area, and urban area basketball courts tend to anything that has asphalt in it in the urban area, unless it's been newly laid out, it's worn to some degree, to some extent. And at this point, I think I found the street lights that I wanted to put in the front of the lot all this time. And by the way, those objects I'm putting out in the world just to see what they look like, they were I don't know who they were by, but I think I'll try and place a link to that custom content in the description below. But at this point, yeah, I found the street lights that I wanted to put on the front of the lot, but I decided that I wasn't going to place those in the back. I was just going to put them in the front because this wall light right here gave more of the aura I was looking for. I think I decided later on through this build that I was going to film a story right there. But anyway, that was the end of the build. So right here, these are the screenshots. You guys enjoy. And stay tuned, all right?